Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Naomi and my exams ended this Monday, and just like my therapist, I need to gain off of my own suffering. So here's a quick review. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and while everyone else was enjoying winter markets, ice skating and glühwein wine, me and my fellow college students were behind our desks studying some thing, I don't know. It's my first time having to study during holiday season, and it sucks more than I imagined. It sucks. I hate it. My planning considered family time breaks, but anytime I was on those, all I could think was, what would be a good marketing plan for these cheese cubes? That, and is this a good time to come out to my parents? Seriously, whoever came up with exams after holiday break deserves, and I want to say something bad, but I'm a pacifist, so I'm going to say lumps in their milk. I would really not mind starting school 3 weeks earlier, which still would be like September 1st, because we only start in October. I don't know why. No, but I would not mind starting 3 weeks earlier if it means that I can take care of my blackout drunk friends on New Year's. Because, I mean, please, I can't believe I'm saying this, but on that matter, I miss high school. And high school is a place that put me in therapy in the first place. I guess one good thing about having it around holiday season is that you do have an excuse to get away from the awkward family moments. So, Naomi, tell us, we're curious. Anything new going on in your love life? I gotta go study. All of that before the exams even started. There were 7 in total. I started on a Monday, so I left for my dorm on a Saturday to enter about the loneliest weeks of a student's life, right after hookup season and breakup season, of course. One thing that got me through, and this is a big recommendation, is video calling friends. Girls supporting girls, it got real. Okay, it got real. No, but you're like close enough with, I can't. Sorry, my brain is not right at this moment. You're close enough to them to where you feel like the support and you don't feel quite as lonely, but also not too close so you don't constantly get distracted. Because yes, I also tried the whole in real life studying with friends and classmates, and that did not work out. I mean, all I learned was how fun snow angels are to make instead of studying. And yes, it never snows here, never. I think it's been 2 years since it snows. But when does it snow? When does it snow? When I have to be behind my desk studying growth slopes instead of mountain slopes. I have never wanted to slide off a cliff more in my life, I swear to God. Anyhow, my first exam went really well. I heavily overestimated it, and it gave me a big confidence boost, so that's good. I literally texted my parents after that exam that if I failed that one, I would go live under a bridge because there would be no hope left. That's how easy it was. I haven't got my results yet back, so that, might still happen. Next video is going to be me under a bridge. We'll see you there. No. Second and third exam, basically the same story. Actually, all of them are pretty much the same story. The third one was ethics. And the teacher said that he really sold it in a way that he would pick at our brain and really give us a hard time and make us question our own thinking. And I was actually very excited about that. I was excited to be mentally challenged. He did not do that. He didn't do it at all. I was so disappointed, and I can't believe I'm saying I was disappointed by an exam, but I was disappointed. I was really in the mood to just debate all my thoughts away, and he didn't do it, not even a little bit. I walked out of there very, very unsatisfied, which is not the first time. I mean, I'm aware that I'm not studying to be a doctor or anything, so I was aware that my exams wouldn't be too difficult. But still, the hardest part of the entire exam season was just remembering where certain classrooms were. Is this room 6108Z55? No. Oh, okay, sorry. But even though the material was fairly easy, as always, my mental health did not disappoint in giving me a hard time. It never does. And the height was about the start of week 2, about the halfway point. My motivation was, real low. And I forgot what to say. I'm thirsty. And yeah, anyways, I was a wreck. There's no better way of putting it. Suddenly I questioned everything that I had ever done in my life and was set on fixing it. I called so many people, explaining to them why I did certain things and saying sorry for pushing them away or anything. I mean, it's a good thing to do, but it's not great when you have an exam the next day. But anyways, I made it through, so I must have done something well. I got out of it myself, which is something that my therapist would be very proud of. The second half of the exams was also, like I said, doable. Found myself stressing for things that ended up not being significant at all. Sometimes I did question the intelligence of some people around me. Yeah, no further comment because they might be watching. The hardest part of everything, and I say this in all seriousness, was being away from this little dude. I am dead serious. My well-being depends on this guy. Do you have any comment of how hard this situation was on you? That's a good insight. On a more serious note, I know I had it quite easy. My exams were only 2 weeks, and for like the level that high school got me used to, the amount of depth of material and difficulty of the material, I got off fairly easy. It was quite simple. For me personally, of course. I definitely got off lucky. My siblings who are in university studying for a master instead of a mere bachelor's degree, they obviously have it a lot more difficult than I do. They are currently still studying. I believe one of them, I think, has an exam right at this moment, and tomorrow. Whilst I have to study a book like maybe this big, they have to study the Eiffel Tower filled with material on, I don't know, anatomy and economy. I don't know, they do a lot of different things. But yeah, I just couldn't imagine. Also, instead of just a mere 2 weeks, their exam period is an entire month. So, I was deep at week 2. I don't know how deep I would have been by week 4, and I do not want to find out. No, they've reached the point, they're about halfway, and they've reached the point where when I call them, they respond in only syllables. So those are fun conversations to have. And I mean, I get that exams are necessary, but I just don't understand why it has to include mental suffering. I mean, can we find a way to make them like a little more gentle and a little less mental breakdown-y? It could be done by, say, I don't know, not having them up right after New Year's. I'm really hung up on that. I did not like that. How can I set off the New Year's with a bang if I literally won't be seeing people for the first month of it? It's not good for my already deprived social skills. No, but I mean, what could schools do? They could probably, I don't know, organize, study nights where you actually learn how to study instead of having to figure it out yourself. I never got that. I just got off lucky because I have a lot of older siblings who have a lot of experience, and I got to question them about it. I don't know, social groups, or I don't know, just something to relieve the suffering. I guess one other thing is physical health, and that's the reason why I'm standing up and walking around. That and my undiagnosed ADHD. No. You spend entire days for 2 weeks or more just sitting down all day. My back hurt. Okay, my back hurt. And my neck. Oh my god. Why I'm standing up right now, because I'm trying to regain feeling inside of my legs. And yes, I guess I could have gone on walks or maybe done a workout, but you don't have time for that because you need to study. Not studying guilt, it's real. And it's tough. No, I could have maybe gone on walks, but I had to study, so the most exercise I got was just me walking to the kitchen, cooking some food, and then coming back, which was I don't know, 20 steps maybe. Hey, this is the step, and by the way, a normal day for me is around 6,000 steps. Let's start. 300 steps. Oh, 3,000. I did pretty good on that day. What did I do on the 5th? Oh, I had an exam, so I had to walk to my building, of course. 5,000. I met up with someone. We're back at 400. 200 steps. 300 steps. 150 steps. Wow. Yeah, that was about the height of my D point. 500 steps. 400 steps. And now we're back to normal because I'm back home. So yeah, physical health, that and eating a lot of junk food, because I'm not going to take the time to go out and buy fresh food, because again, I need to study. I really hate studying. I hate it. And this is me personally. I love learning. I'm a super curious person. I love solving puzzles and all of that, but I hate studying. I want to go places and do things, but I cannot go places and do things if the place is my desk and the things is the entire history of photography. I don't want to study that because I just don't care. Oh, but I survived, and if you're watching this after the exams, that means you survived as well, and I am super proud of you for that. And if you're still watching currently in the exams, good luck. No, go take a break. Go watch every single Hunger Games movie. That's what I did on a single Saturday. Or bake some pancakes or something. I also did that. Go call a friend and complain about the school system. That really isn't that bad, but hey. Or, go hug your dog. You need them. They don't need you, but you need them. Basically find anything that works for you and that kind of saves your mental well-being just a little bit, because even though school doesn't make it out, it is very important. Yippee. But I will end my rant on that. I have a date with that there couch to watch the new Jurassic World movie and, laugh about, first of all, the inconsistencies on dinosaurs and how much they're actually milking the franchise. But hey, this one's got Scarlett Johansson in it, so I am not going to complain. But yeah, feel free to share your experience with exam season in the comments and how you survive. And if not, or if nothing else, I will see you around. And I'm definitely holding myself to that. I will see you around. I have 2 weeks of going nowhere that I need to make up for. So yes, you will see me around. Cheers.
That's a microphone. I'm going to use that to record. Mm-hmm. Adorable little thing. Are you going to let me record? Or are you going to keep asking for snuggles?